seeing this for the first time, or you're just one of those people that the reason. Okay, I don't know why I'm starting this off so horribly. The reason I'm talking right now with no one live in the chat with me is because people tend to actually, for whatever reason, watch these lives after they're posted, like after it's complete and it's been done. So I'm talking now so that way these people don't just get bored of me being silent for like waiting for people. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're new to the channel and somehow found me through a live, and this is the way, I am Micah, also known as the Unmatchable One, and I'm a wrestling content creator. I'm going to put this over here so that way when people check on the live, if it comes through shorts or something, they'll see that this is what we're about. Yeah, honestly, this live is going to be not the longest, but I want to talk about SummerSlam Night 1, that is for sure, because it was interesting. I have a lot of great, like, I liked a lot of stuff that happened, but there's also a lot, not a lot, but there's also a few nitpicks I have. And it's not even just nitpicks. It's like, there's something I'm a bit upset about, and I definitely want to get into it, but I will give some time to see if anyone's going to join up. We have one person, whoever that is. Hello? Yeah. Should we set a like goal again? My brother's around.
Well, like, what would we set it
for? That's a good question. That's a great question, actually. So, no U.S. title change tonight. I hope you're on, Reaper. We're going to get into that. I'm going to predict what I believe are my SummerSlam. Like, I'm going to give you SummerSlam predictions in a bit. Should that be the thing? Should I get... no, that's just too strict. You know what? We'll see if we find a goal for likes later on in the video, stream. I'm used to saying video. Later on in the stream. But yeah, as for now, we're going to talk about Night 1 in a second. 4 people, 0 likes. If we like what we see, we can get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? The FBI once tried to stop me from finding Winter's... What? Winter Slam. Oh, okay. Since you're my friend Reaper, I gotta say that was not the best joke. Definitely not the best joke. So you know what? We have 4 people here. Leave a like if just 12 people. Damn, it was just slow. Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. If you like the video, we'll figure something out. By a certain amount of likes, I'm gonna do something or plan something. I don't know. So just like the video and we'll figure it out. But and of course be interactive in the chat, but I'm done yapping about that. Let's get straight to the SummerSlam stuff. It's weird when I'm just discussing. So Night 1 had a lot of action there because this is the first 2-night SummerSlam. So I'll be honest, at first I hated the fact it was a 2-night SummerSlam. I was furious. I'm like, this should only be a WrestleMania thing because WrestleMania is the biggest pay-per-view of the year. It's 2 nights, right? So what are we doing, right? What are we doing? But not to say that it's grown on me, but at the end of the day, I'm just like, I get to watch more wrestling than usual, and I don't have to watch like 7 hours straight. So at the end of the day, I guess I am happy with that, and also more talent get to be showcased at SummerSlam. Said hi. What's up, Jim John? Yeah. 24 people, 1 like. It's okay. I'm sorry for complaining. What the heck am I doing? Yeah, like the video if you want. Like the stream if you want. I'm so used to doing videos. I don't do streams too often. It's just became recent. Can I get a shout out? I think that's Goody. Yeah. Shout out to Goody. What's up, Alice? Yeah, no, honestly, but the concept of 2 nights, I really hated until pretty much just recently. I'm like, you know what it is, more people get to shine. It's perfect that way. So, let's get to the good parts. Like, I'll go down the list. Roman and Jay versus Solo. No, not Solo. Roman and Jay versus Seth's people of Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. I'm failing to speak. My brain isn't working today. My apologies, people. My title is so cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got this. How many years ago? It's about to be 3, which is insane. Time flies. I made an unboxing video on it. One of my only good earlier videos, I'd say. I like WWE SummerSlam. I saw it. Yeah, I'm about to discuss that. I'm trying to discuss that right now, actually, because it's 2 nights, of course. But, so the first match, Roman and Jay versus Braun and Bronson, it was okay. Like, I didn't have any problem with it. I think it delivered as good as it could. Seth done another heist. We're going to get to that, you best believe. Yeah, so Roman and Jay was just it was a good team. Obviously, I probably would have preferred just seeing Roman and Braun Breaker. That would have just had more interest for me. But honestly, that match delivered pretty well for me. I think they did really good in that match. I have no complaints about that. Seeing Roman do this thing, though, was definitely a surprise to me. What else? So after that match, this might be not in order at this point because I can't remember the exact order. Another match that delivered for me, Tiffany and Jade was pretty good. It was one of those matches where I felt like if they went 5 minutes more, I probably would have liked it a little more. Like, I feel like the ending was a little sudden, maybe, like, just off of my memory at the moment. But it was a good match. I take nothing away from it. And I'm surprised Tiffany retained, but I'm looking forward to seeing where that goes. But I don't think it was time for her to drop it simply because this story wasn't, like... There was not too much story. There wasn't too much story or substance in that story other than I'm the best, no, I'm the best. And there was really only like 3 weeks of proper build-up. So yeah, Tiffany should definitely lose it in a more story-driven way. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. Cody turning heel tonight. We're about to get to that. The cage match is going to be crazy. I think so too. Oh, TNK. Okay, this guy, I got to shout him out. He or she, I don't know the gender, is in all my comment sections for the videos. That's a real one right there. Shout out to him. Scoopity whoop. This is not a stream about Kanye West. Anyways, that probably wasn't as funny as I thought it was. But no, basically, Tiffany and Jade, another thing to deliver, but I don't think that it was time for her to lose the title in that type of story. What I am furious about, and you guys in the chat can give your opinion on this. Karrion Kross has a good story and loses again. How is Karrion Kross gonna lose again, bro?
Here. So hard being a wrestling fan.
TLC match is gonna steal the whole show. You best believe. Like I remember the Motor City Machine Gun versus Street Profits versus DIY. That was super good. And that was just SmackDown match. Imagine with all those other... It's going to be cinema. I genuinely think so. Yeah. Oh, Karrion Kross out. That's a question I have. I don't know if that was just a send-off to Karrion Kross at this point. Because... I don't know. That just seemed... I'm so tired of being a Karrion Kross fan to watch him lose all the time. Like... This is what I'm upset about, right? I don't like to complain too much about booking. Like, I like to give my opinions, but I don't like complaining. The problem I have is Karrion Kross got over naturally. That is incredibly rare. I know we've seen it with LA Knight and somewhat with Jey Uso, but, like, it's actually very, very rare. I will catch up with the chat in a second, but it's very, very rare. And because of that, you have this guy getting huge pops just for being backstage for 5 seconds on a Raw. And you are not capitalizing. The big difference between Karrion Kross becoming a star in WWE and like, what do you call it? Someone people take seriously in wrestling is his win-loss ratio. And that's all the booking. That's all the booking. He's lost to AJ Styles. He's lost to... What do you call it? I think he lost to Bobby Lashley. Final Testament actually had some potential. I don't know. And then I feel like Sammy got the pay-per-view win on him. Then Karrion won on an episode of Raw. And then when it was SummerSlam, something that could have made Kross's career or definitely heightened him up, they had him lose. Karrion Kross for Christ. I do want to take him... That's the first comment I actually saw. I do want to say And I feel like it's good to acknowledge here, and whether you align with it or not, whatever, I'm Orthodox. I highly believe that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, and I accept him that way.
That was good wordplay.
What?
like because Karrion Kross, carry your cross for like.
Okay, but I just want to say,
Yeah.
since that came up, I might as well say it. I do believe in God, and I'm trying to center my life around it. One passion I have, though, wrestling, and that's what we're here to talk about. Bless, sorry, I'm also Orthodox, but yes, exactly. Nice to see it. Me and my girlfriend are engaged. Hey, congratulations. I need to get that username. Hold up. So we got, no, scroll up. Cross de Soleil. I think that might be how you say it. I hope it is. Congratulations on your engagement. You love to see it. Do I like Roman Reigns? I think Roman Reigns is awesome. I genuinely do. He gets more hate than he deserves, that's for sure. What do I think about Jelly Roll? I'm catching up with you guys right now. Jelly Roll had a decent performance. He's not the best celebrity pro wrestling appearance we've seen, that's for sure. But it's really hard to compete when you've had like Bad Bunny and all the stuff he's been able to do. Truthfully, I didn't expect too much from him, but I think I have respect for the work he seemingly put in to get there. Like, Triple H said this man's been grinding and literally moved to Orlando just to train for this. So I have mad respect for the fact he did it. Not a bad performance. Let's keep going. Why you not going for SummerSlam? I'm not going to SummerSlam for multiple reasons. Number one, I live in Canada. I more go to like Canadian events. Like if something's in America, it might have to be a WrestleMania for me to like fly over just to see the event. But yeah, so I'd love to, if SummerSlam was in Canada, I'd love to attend, or even just like that. SummerSlam is a bucket list place for me to go, as well as WrestleMania. So we'll see one day, but I wish. I will be watching though. Let's see. Only Solo Sikoa is my savior, bro. Sorry. I know you don't believe in God, but that is what it is. I don't know what I lost track of what I was saying. Sorry, guys. Solo Sikoa is a heavy favorite for the Reaper plays. I know that because me and him know each other personally. I have not caught up with the chat. Jesus is now into Scientology. Down syndrome Oh my goodness. No, we were literally just, remember how we were just praising Jesus just like 1 second ago? There's someone in the chat named Down syndrome Jesus.
Bro.
Like, come on, man. Come on. Do I acknowledge Roman? Yes, that's my tribal chief. I am retired professional wrestler trained by Nick Eugene. That's actually pretty cool. I can't lie. Pro wrestling is something I've thought maybe I'll get into shape and try it out. It's a thought of it's something I'm potentially gonna do. So we'll see. And if I do, I'll update you guys on the journey. It'll be a whole thing for this channel. Lockdown kids. Okay. So, all I gotta say, this typically comes up when you like Roman Reigns or even give him any sort of flowers. Roman Reigns, I never came on here to say Roman Reigns is the GOAT. Roman Reigns, in my opinion, isn't the greatest of all time. Is he up there? I think you can make a debate because he's thus far probably the biggest star of this generation. If we're not counting Cena, because Cena's like prime was in the early 2010s. So the way I see it is this. You can't be like saying, oh, lockdown kids, if Roman is their favorite. We're going to act like you aren't biased to what you grew up to. For most of those people who say that, respectfully. In the most respectful way. But, no, Roman Reigns isn't, in my opinion, the greatest of all time. In my personal opinion, and I respect people that would say Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, Rock. I even respect people on the standpoint of what he's done for the business, saying Hogan. But for me personally, I don't know. My favorite, or not my favorite, but I think Undertaker is who I believe is the greatest of all time. But I do acknowledge Roman Reigns. Why am I not going for SummerSlam Night 2? I'm going to talk... I need to get back on track talking to SummerSlam, so let me rush through the comments real quick. Jelly Roll will return for sure. For how much you got this? It was gifted to me, so I don't know the exact price. Bro is broke. That's crazy. Roman Reigns. Oh, that was Roman Reigns, clown Seth. Seth Rollins is awesome in ring. I will have to give him that. Like, Seth Rollins is awesome. I'm from Jersey and didn't go. Yeah, sometimes you just can't do it. Predictions. I'm poor. Hogan is the best of all time. I can respect that. Roman Reigns strong. I didn't know Jelly Roll. Hey, bro, do you Jelly Roll? I don't know what the heck to respond to that with. For how much you got that? Yeah, okay. You know this ain't real. Yeah, wrestling is scripted. I've watched Unreal, by the way. But that's not how I found out. I've known pretty much from when I started watching wrestling. I just love it, you know? Who do I think will win, Cena or Cody? Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. If Brock Lesnar returns, and I actually might pop for that. I gotta scroll. Okay, so do I think the Fiend will return? So, let's talk about this really quick. Let's address this. So, the Fiend, now the Fiend, I will admit to you, Bray Wyatt is not the GOAT.
Who is gonna tell him?
But Bray Wyatt is probably my favorite wrestler for his creative aspect. The Fiend is unfortunately no longer alive. I don't know if you're talking about like Bo Dallas becoming the Fiend or something like that. But as for Bray Wyatt, unfortunately, Wyndham Rotunda passed away a few years ago. It's sad to say, like, that really hit me. But yeah, no, the Fiend was awesome. All right. Hi to everyone saying hi in the chat. So I'll get right back to the chat. Let's talk about this. So yeah, I'm not happy Karrion Kross lost, but it is what it is. What else? Okay. Seth Rollins' cash-in was crazy. I would also like to give props to Gunther versus CM Punk. That's one of my favorite matches this year. The tag team match with Alexa and Charlotte. I'm having a lot of fun watching that. I didn't think it would be as interesting as it is, but it's been pretty good so far. I like the dynamic they have, and they're new tag team champions, so good for them. Eddie and China was the last great era of WWE. Honestly, if that's your opinion, I can respect it. We all started in different eras. Mike, is it true that you bro? Okay.
Well, what does it say? What does it say?
It's the Reaper, and he likes to talk about men kissing each other or whatever. I don't know. We're not entertained in that. What else happened last night? I'm trying to speed run it so I can like talk to you guys more and then get to predictions.
Last night was kind of mid.
How old am I? I don't like to expose my age on YouTube, but I will say that I am a teenager closer to being an adult. Though I am very short. I will give you guys that. I'm very short, especially for a male. Cena turned face. I got to get to that, actually.
I think you discussed all of night one.
Did I discuss all of night one? If I forgot a match, let me know down below. Yeah, I can't remember anything else from night one. I'm blanking. Okay, so let's just answer the questions because this is basically going to be predicted. Can Punk won and lost? Yeah, that was... I actually have a statistic. I don't know how many of you actually know this. Drew McIntyre lost the world title in 5 minutes, 47 seconds. CM Punk lost it in 5 minutes, 4 seconds. This guy, Drew McIntyre, is going to drag this on social media. Who do I think is going to win? Cody or John? I think it depends on the scenario. If Dwayne actually comes out and Cody turns heel, then that's Cody's winning. If John Cena is swerving us all because he's been talking about from the moment he came back, he's like the moment he turned heel, he's like, you guys are so easy to manipulate, you're so simple, all that stuff. If he's just doubling down on that by swerving us again, then Cena's winning. So it's really scenario dependent. I'm 50-50. I can't tell you what it is, but I love that about wrestling when I'm 50-50. Do I like the Ultimate Warrior? I'm not even going to lie to you. I've seen some of his matches. I can say that I like him as a pro wrestler. As a person, I don't really know him very well. And for that reason, I don't really have too much of an opinion on that, if that's what you're asking. I hope Cody wins. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad with either result. I truthfully wouldn't. Isn't Cody leaving to shoot a movie? You see, if Cody's a heel and wins the title, I could see him doing what Cena did, waiting a few weeks or so, and then coming back with the title. But at the same time, or just because he's a heel, he just doesn't show up for a bit. I have no idea.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, he might pull a Roman. Cody turns heel tonight. Honestly, that's the thing. Last night's ending was so good with Seth swerving us all that they have to go big for night 2's ending. So Cody turning heel is such, like, I can't not see that happening almost at this point. Seth sucks. Do I like Jack Swagger? I haven't watched enough of him. In WWE, he definitely seemed like he needed to develop at least on the mic, but I just haven't seen enough of him, honestly. When's AJ Lee coming back? I genuinely don't know if she will come back, but if she does, I hope to see like her versus Roxanne or something. The Rock should return. Do you think that? Yeah, he definitely should. If not tonight, then like if Cody Rhodes turns heel and he's not there for it, what the heck are we doing? In my personal opinion. Hello, Happy Life. Any potential debuts or returns tonight? I could see Rock returning for Cody's heel turn. I don't know why this has been flying around a bit, but
Brock Lesnar.
yeah. Now,
because even I like had that thought.
but like, what would Brock return? Like,
Cena.
you think Brock would return to be an opponent to Cena?
Yeah.
So it's like, because Brock shook Cody's hand, do you think he's gonna like come help Cody? I could actually see. Hold on, I have a vision. Cena shows that he swerves us. He acts like a heel again, and Brock comes out.
Yeah.
Brock comes out. Yeah, I could see it. That's like some otherworldly stuff, but if that happens, you heard it here first.
And then Brock is probably just gonna leave again.
Dirty Dom wins tonight. I think so too. Why do new fans hate Eddie Guerrero? I do not. What new fans are hating Eddie Guerrero? These new fans are stupid. I hope McIntyre wins the gold one more time. 100%. I feel like they're screwing.
The gold more?
I met Drew McIntyre actually earlier this year at like a photo thing.
You know who needs
Really
gold
nice
more
guy.
than Drew?
Really nice guy. What?
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor. Yo, don't get me started on Finn Balor. CM Punk could have won two ways. One, running away. Two, disqualifying himself in the cash-in match. He would lose the match, but keep the title. You see, many people are saying he should have just blown Seth a kiss goodbye and ran out of the stadium like it was Money in the Bank 2011 all over again. But they had to make it realistic, and I guess because he hasn't won a championship like that for WWE in like over 10 years, they were trying to say like he's tired, he's emotional, and he's like against Seth, he's standing his ground. I don't know, but wrestling logic sometimes doesn't add up. It is what it is. But yeah, he definitely had those options.
I feel like he was just probably too tired.
Finn betrays Dom. Thoughts? The Judgment Day just needs to end. That's my thought. Finn Balor needs to go on a crazy redemption arc of a solo run, and get
There's no solo run, bro. It's gonna be him, JD, and
one
Roxanne.
more world title run. One more. I'm praying. Brock Lesnar does not scare other wrestlers right now. I feel like it depends on what the wrestler is. Like, if you're telling me Brock Lesnar would not scare Dominic Mysterio, then I don't know. That's just a lie. Yeah, again. One AEW male and female wrestler you want in WWE. Okay. I don't watch AEW too much, but I'd say one guy I don't really have the time to watch AEW. So, with that being considered, I'd love to just see... honestly, I just love to see what MJF would be in WWE. Would they actually water him down? Would he be one of the people that can speak more freely on a mic and just usher in that newer era of being able to cuss a lot? Female side? That's a good question.
Mercedes Moné.
I feel like she herself said she's bound to come back one day. But my answer probably would have been Mariah May, but she's here now. I don't know for the female side. She's not in WWE anymore, or in AEW anymore, but she was there most recently. Saraya / Paige. I'd love to see one more run from her. Solo or Fatu tonight? Fatu all the way over here. Bring Jericho back. Jericho. I know he's like on the verge of retirement, but Jericho's Jericho, man. I love watching him. I want Tony Storm in WWE so bad. Yeah. Honestly, I don't like WWE just like fumbled with her. So if she ever comes back, hopefully she gets the proper run. But I've seen what she's done in AEW with Timeless Toni Storm. It's been pretty good. Oh, yeah. Jericho's on the verge of retirement. They need to bring back Hell in a Cell, I'm guessing, the pay-per-view. At first, I thought so too, but honestly, as long as they do it semi-frequently, I'm okay with, like, Bad Blood and them making it more rare. I don't know.
Like,
it's kind of grown on me.
match a year.
Do I believe in Joe Hendry? Yes, I believe. John Cena betrays Cody. Most likely, like, it's either that or Cody's turning heel and the final boss comes out or something like that. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with that. Truthfully, I don't even know what to say about what could happen tonight. What's up, Kim? Yeah. Cody Rhodes could turn heel, which is a crazy thing to see. Part of me thinks it's too soon, but at the same time, he's getting booed out of every arena now. So it's like, I have a title next to me, please show. Oh, yeah, sure. SME Saturday night's main event needs to go away. Yeah, I agree at this point.
What?
This is the championship. This is the WWE championship from 2014 to 2023, I think. Yeah. Oh, shoot.
They should keep Saturday Night Main Event, but they should do it less frequently.
I can agree with that. Yeah.
I feel like they do it way too often.
That, at least... Okay, I'm a little worried now for Cena's retirement match being on Saturday Night's Main Event. I don't know why I keep trying to abbreviate it. I suck at that.
Here's the thing. Even for 2-night SummerSlam, I feel like we could have just made that a Saturday Night Main Event and then SummerSlam.
You see, like... No, I disagree. But, basically, what I think here is John Cena's having his last match on Saturday Night's Main Event, and I'm very, very, very... Thank you, John, for answering that. I'm very, very, very scared of Cena's last match being flooded with ads. They better make that last hour commercial free or something, because I am not trying to be flooded with ads trying to enjoy one last Cena match. So I am praying to God that they figure something out there.
Tripp's probably going to do that for Cena.
Sadly, Saturday Night's Main Event has been better this year than almost every PLE. Maybe some of them, but Saturday Night's Main Event hasn't really delivered for me very lately, and I think ads are just a big part of it. How much is the price of that title? This was gifted to me, so it's like, I think John hit the nail on the head right there with 300 to 400. But yeah, it was gifted to me, so I don't know for sure. I actually never asked. I feel like, because even if I ask, like, family, oh, how much was this? They're just like, don't worry about it. So I end up looking up the price, but yeah, I think it's around that. Very, very blessed and grateful to have a championship like this, a replica. Takes away the build-up of I actually filmed the short yesterday, but I couldn't word like what I was trying to say correctly, so I gave up on it. But I was trying to film a short saying SummerSlam is lacking a little interest for me this year in the sense of these stories such as Tiffany and Jade and like all these other stories. They have had no time to develop, no time for like a 2-night SummerSlam. Like, because we see WrestleMania be built up over months. Even War Games is built up over months and months. And SummerSlam, the last few years, has kind of been the same way. And this year was just like 1 month they kind of all gathered together or like resumed storylines that were on pause like Cena and Cody. So I agree with that 100%. So less frequently or use Saturday Night's Main Event to build those stories, that would be perfect. 6 teams are in the TLC match, yeah. My favorite team is probably the Street Profits, but I don't think they're taking it back, and that's fair.
I think Wyatt 6 is winning that one.
Wyatt 6, I feel like it's too late to take the championship. It's too early to take the championship off them. Not too late. Bro, what is CM Punk gonna do now? Probably drop like another pipe bomb on Raw because this guy's sick and tired of being screwed by Seth, or just jump him completely. Goldberg should have retired versus Braun Breaker on SummerSlam. Honestly, I thought that Goldberg was gonna retire against Braun until they started doing the whole Gunther angle. I hear that he's not very happy with his last match, though. So there's a rumor he might come back. Believe it or not. So we might be screwed.
It's because he wants to win his last match, to be honest. I know, because I told you, if he was happy with his retirement, with retiring and losing, then he would have retired when he fought Roman.
It's not the fact of he's not happy with losing. It's just it's kind of like with The Undertaker. They envision it a certain way. They want to feel that closure and feel like they gave it all. You know what I'm saying? And when you get your retirement speech cut out or just aren't proud of certain things in the match, you want to redo. It's a thing. Punk deserved what he got because of what he did to Drew last year. I can't disagree. I'm a big Punk fan, but that was definitely karma. R.I.P. Hogan. Again, I want to state this. As a person, I didn't know the guy personally. So I'm not going to come out here flame him for anything. I didn't know him personally, so I have no opinion on him as a person. Because clips and media and all that stuff, we're all humans. We all do things. So, if you're offended by stuff he said, I can understand it. If you're not and you've moved on, I can also understand it. What I need everyone to understand, though, is when it comes to what he's done for the pro wrestling business, especially when he was active, you can't, he put wrestling on the map, or at least was a huge part of it. Do not disrespect him in that way. And I can't take away from it. So, rest in peace to Hulk Hogan, and thank you for what you've done for wrestling. That's what I have to say about Hulk Hogan. Right now, my favorite CM Punk and Drew. Drew and CM Punk was actually a great feud last year. I can't even lie. Yeah. Preach, brother. Yeah. I don't know. That's the perfect way to describe Hogan, in my opinion. There's nothing else to say about it. Let's go, Alexa and Charlotte Flair. That is I love the chemistry of that team. It's much more entertaining than I ever would have expected. By the way, if you like what you see, I don't like saying this all the time, especially on stream. If you like the stream right now, subscribe. We're gonna do more streams. I also release videos. Wrestling content creator. You know the deal. I'm not gonna harp on it. Rate SummerSlam night 1 out of 10. Ooh, okay. Damn. That main event definitely helped a lot. 7 or 8 for me, I guess. 7 or 8. I can't complain. The match quality was pretty good. I just feel I don't know. It wasn't perfection, but it was it was great. It was pretty good. OTC. That's the Tribal Chief right there. Jade Cargill losing. I was really surprised. I was surprised as well. What I was saying earlier is I don't hate it because Tiffany Stratton's had such a long reign at this point where there was no story there other than I'm the best and I won King of the Ring. No, I'm the best, I'm the champion. I feel like it needs to be a more personal story to take the title off of her. Otherwise, it would have been bland. But Jade is definitely a future champion. And if she isn't, then what are we doing here? Who's your wrestling crush? We're passing. Jade needs more development. Honestly, for anyone who thinks that is also... not the worst opinion, but she's pretty good. Tiffany is better than Jade. Right now, I have to agree. Personally. But both of them are awesome. What do you call it? Rhea is fine. I cannot tell you the amount of friends, okay? I'm on Instagram, and I cannot tell you the amount of friends that aren't wrestling fans that get Rhea Ripley reels and Rhea Ripley thirst traps. Send it to me with the caption, I love wrestling. It's the funniest thing it's so ridiculous. That or the Stephanie Vaquer Devil's Kiss. They're just going to send it all caps, I love wrestling. Naomi is winning tonight. If she doesn't win tonight, then I'll be very disappointed. She just won it. But the funny thing is, I just realized, Rhea versus Io versus Naomi is basically the same match we got at Mania, except instead of Bianca, it's Naomi. Who's gonna win? Give all predictions for night 2. Okay, let's do it. What matches? So Cody versus John. I'm gonna go out of my way. I'm 50-50. I can't give you a solid answer on that because as I could say Cody, but then part of me would probably regret that later. And the same thing if I said John. So I'm going to keep it there at 50-50. Jacob versus Solo. I feel like Solo is going to win, unfortunately. I want Jacob to win, but I feel like Solo will. I'm going to predict Naomi, even though there's a chance Rhea Ripley wins because she hasn't held it in a minute. Dominic is beating AJ Styles, and this might be AJ's last SummerSlam. I'm very sad about that. What else? The tag team match. The tag team ladder match. I'm going to go out of my way and say the Wyatt Six are winning with the help of Uncle Howdy. And, is there any other match? I'm probably sleeping on something. Oh, Becky versus Lyra. I think Bayley is coming out absolutely demolishing, like full heel turn on Lyra, and Becky retains. We want another AJ versus Cena match. I would not care. It's a work, dude. Okay? Who say? I have a question. To Custom J, who said it's a work. What is that? What is exactly a work? What did I say that might have been a work? Jade should have won. That's a fair opinion. Rhea Ripley has been in almost every title match since last year. Yeah, no. This is exactly what it felt like they were doing with Drew McIntyre in 2021. This guy was like the only person in championship matches. Hi. Ty's Family Vlogs. What's up, man? What do you do professionally? As a teenager, this is like pretty much the only thing I do, to be completely honest. Like, that's semi-job like. Actually, no, I run like some sort of committee for whatever, but yeah, nothing crazy. Are you a college student? I will be soon. I'm afraid of the amount of time that's going to take away from the channel, actually. Who's my favorite wrestler? Okay. All-time favorite wrestler, this could be a hot take, but it's just because I've started watching wrestling in 2017. Believe me, I've looked back to enjoy other stuff. But the magic, like, Bray Wyatt's creativity just was the most entertaining thing I've seen in live time. So, my favorite, probably all-time at the moment, might be Bray. It's going to change, probably. But my favorite right now, I just like what John Cena's doing. And John Cena has been someone I've liked for his past work and present work. Roman Reigns, Tribal Chief, and Jey Uso. Roman Reigns I like Roman Reigns, man. That is my Tribal Chief. Screw Solo Sikoa with his Tribal Chief agenda. Minus OTC. Fair enough. That's, he's like top 5 or top 10 for me. Male and female. Sting's a valid one. Why CM Punk lose the title? He'll get it back. Don't worry. I figured they had to do it so it's like a bigger moment when he takes it back. Mine is Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, dude, that guy, for his age, he's insane in the ring. I really hope he comes back soon. I gotta thank you very much. If you can, subscribe too. Why not? We do lives kind of often. Ingrained to say that. Mine all-time favorite female is Mercedes Moné. Very fair take. All-time favorite female wrestler? It was Bayley for the longest time, especially after she turned... Her 2020 run with Sasha was crazy. That was some of my favorite stuff I've seen in the women's division. But all-time, I actually might... I don't know if Bayley's still my favorite because Becky just overall has stayed consistent with being entertaining.
That's the GOAT.
Becky might be my women's wrestling GOAT. She was the first person to main event Mania, first person to be more over than all the male wrestlers at that point, too.
2 belts.
Fair enough. Eddie is the GOAT. Very valid. And I think you might be the same person that said the new wrestling fans hate Eddie Guerrero. I don't know how you could hate Eddie Guerrero. This guy is actually... I think... Doesn't he not have, the best frog splash of all time? I feel like that's a very valid thing to say. Just the inspiration he has on the new generation, too. You can't deny Eddie Guerrero, man.
I miss Big E's frog
Rhea
splash.
Ripley is overrated. That's a fair opinion. Eddie Guerrero was peak. Honestly, I don't think that is an opinion. Eddie is from my town. Oh, that's awesome. Y'all, I love to see the Eddie love in the comments. When do you think Zilla Fatu is going to join the Bloodline? I've been waiting on that for over a year. Maybe tonight he helps Fatu win or he just joins solo. In the most respectful way possible, that new guy, Tala Tonga, he His match on SmackDown, not a fan. Not a
We
fan.
got Talatanga before Zilla Fatu.
Zilla Fatu, I think, is in TNA, according to Pat Breezy. So we're probably more likely. Who else? There was another one. Zilla Fatu and Lance. And Awahi, I think? I don't know. AJ will beat Dom tonight. I hope, but I don't think that's happening.
Hopes and dreams, hopes and dreams.
AJ kept, that story, even though Dom was injured, AJ just popping up everywhere. That was the funniest thing. That was an entertaining story. Thoughts on Mr. Iguana's debut on WWE SmackDown? Mr. Iguana, very, very, he wrestled with what was his name again? How am I blanking?
The Iguana.
No. I need to know his name.
His partner or
Yes.
the Iguana's name?
No.
The Iguana.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why am I blanking? If someone writes it in the comments, I'll know. But Psycho Clown and Mr. Iguana, I'm very, very excited to see that. Oh yeah, Layeska. Thank you. Yes, Layeska. The fact he wrestles with like Layeska on him at all times in his mouth, flipping in the air with it's crazy. Mad props to him. WWE should book Uncle Howdy like they booked The Fiend. Okay, this is what I have to say. Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Six are looking a little weak compared to their debut, and I can say that as a diehard Bray Wyatt fan. But to book him like The Fiend, in my opinion, you can book him well. Don't get me wrong at all. But I do not think he should be as unstoppable and as high up on the card as the Fiend. Like, he can still be in the main event picture. But I don't think he should be like that unstoppable, dominant force The Fiend was. That was something only Bray should do, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to say that that's not carrying the legacy, but I feel like he should be powerful, but just not as powerful as The Fiend.
I feel like Uncle
Yeah, he's no Fiend. Thank you very much.
I feel like Uncle Howdy retiring Randy could be good.
Uncle Howdy retiring Randy? Respectfully, no. I'd be more down with Uncle Howdy retiring Goldberg.
We still need Uncle Howdy versus Cena, bro. Cause like
I would not mind that either, but it doesn't look like that's happening.
yeah, sadly.
All-time favorite Triple H, fair. Current favorite Drew McIntyre. Last year Drew McIntyre was my favorite. As far as women all-time, Lita currently. Lita's also someone I don't think gets enough flowers, honestly. Rhea's awesome. R.I.P. Hulk Hogan. I was just talking about Hulk Hogan a minute ago. What I basically said is, no matter if you don't, nobody actually knows the guy personally. So if you get offended from what you've seen him say, I understand it. If you don't, I also understand it. If you moved on, I've also understood. The point is, when it comes to Hulk Hogan, and I'll say it like probably one last time, no matter what, as a wrestler, you cannot deny the impact the guy has had. You can't. Like, if you're saying this man did not put wrestling on the map, or at least have a big part to play in that, you're lying to yourself. Like, that's all I have to say. So, yes, rest in peace to Hulk Hogan, and thank you for what you've done for wrestling. That's all I have to say. LA Knight future, great question. I can't lie. I'm scared because I know this is the point where it either goes downhill or we continue the momentum. And I don't know what's happening now. I just don't. What are you doing if you ever hear Fiend Travis entrance during the Cena versus Cody? Yo, that could be the most heel thing Cena could do tonight. Bringing Travis Scott back out. I think Travis and WWE aren't on good terms anymore. So, funny enough, he's catching strays from everyone now. But I don't think they're on good terms anymore. So, I think he's done with it. Seems Paul's taking LA Knight's future away. Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, in 2026, if LA Knight wins the Money in the Bank briefcase, are we really, like, everyone in the chat can tell me, if LA Knight wins the briefcase in 2026, are we really going to be excited? Like, please comment down below. Are we going to be excited if LA Knight wins that next year? I'm not saying that I wouldn't exactly be entirely excited because I'd still be happy, but I'd feel like it's quite late. Thoughts on Logan Paul? Logan Paul's another thing where it's like, again, a lot of people don't like him because they think he's a scumbag in real life. So the way I see it is this. Do I know Logan Paul personally? No. I've definitely seen a lot of his character, but I'm not one to judge. Like, who am I to judge? So, as far as what he's done in the ring, I've been impressed so far. So, Logan Paul, as a wrestler, does not disappoint. And his theme song actually kind of slaps. Especially compared to the Def Rebel stuff. Knight should win the Rumble. I think that's a good idea, but LA Knight is more of a Money in the Bank guy. He just is. Like, he could take that and have a great run with his character with that. Extra Speed versus Travis Scott. Yeah, that could be actually pretty good. That could be pretty good. Let's see. There's people that actually don't like Logan Paul. Yeah. I'm kind of just like, I feel like maturing as a human or just as a person is just realizing that judging other people is crazy because then you're kind of no better than them. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's also just a thing for my religion, you know, like don't judge others if you don't want God judging you. So, heels generally win Money in the Bank though. Yeah. At this point, I know Logan Paul. LA Knight was very over as a babyface. But the crowd is we're slowly starting to lose our interest. LA Knight was a great, phenomenal heel against Cameron Grimes in NXT. I would not mind to see heel LA Knight win the Money in the Bank. I would not mind it. Which religion am I? I am Orthodox. I don't like eating during the match. Do you agree? Yeah, I do. Because you got to think, we were talking about wrestling logic earlier about CM Punk staying in the ring. Jey Uso came out during that gauntlet match against Braun Breaker. This man could have realistically pounced on the guy like no tomorrow while he was out of breath. Instead, he throws him out of the ring, lets him catch his breath, starts doing man, what are you doing? It just doesn't make Jay look good in that sense. Everyone please stay relevant into pro wrestling. Yeah, please, thank you so much. That is what I believe. The comments about other things, I mean, I don't mind talking too much about religion, but this is mainly for pro wrestling. Young Bulls. Okay. I think Fatu wins the Rumble and Roman wins the Chamber. Wouldn't be the worst thing. My brother, who's over here, has actually a take that Fatu should be the person to retire Roman Reigns. Depending on where he is in his career, I might not hate that.
Fatu's gonna be next Tribal Chief, bro.
He thinks Fatu's gonna be the next Tribal Chief.
Gotta retire Roman.
Jay is my favorite wrestler. Honestly, fair enough. The mid-match yeeting, though, is annoying. I will say it. That is for sure, in my opinion. Roman is the GOAT. Honestly, not like he's probably in my top 10. He's the greatest of this generation. And again, if you come on here and say, "Oh, Cena's part of this generation," Prime Cena was back in the 2010s. I'm talking about when you think about the 2020s, Roman Reigns has undeniably been the biggest star to come out of it. And then on the female side, Rhea Ripley has been the biggest star to come out of that. In ring, we could talk about Io Sky too, but you know what I'm saying. Thoughts on Bronson Reed's Shula Fala? It was definitely an interesting concept. I didn't hate it at all. Said hi. Day night. Jay ain't getting another world title, in my opinion. I'll be very real with you guys. Jey Uso's championship reign was not fun for me. It was not. I wanted to like it because I respect Jey Uso and I've wanted him to win a world title, especially in 2023 when the Yeet stuff was new and it wasn't milked to the core. But I don't know. I feel like it's okay to insert the Yeet into his character. But when you completely wash over every real aspect of Jey Uso and emotional thing he is, you just don't, it doesn't work for me.
It's like OTC1.
It's like with Logan and John Cena and Cody and Jay were on two separate teams. They had a promo. Cody was talking. And all Jay said throughout that whole segment is, it's not going to be a beat down, it's going to be a yeet down. If that was 2023 Jay, 2022 Jay, he would have been talking to something about how he's going to absolutely kick you around in the ring. That's my bigger problem. I want that mix of like, okay, you can say yeet, but you also like, you have that like, in a sense, grit in your promos and stuff like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like we had that a bit early on. That Seth cash-in was a roller coaster ride for sure. Okay, WWE should put LA Knight on the card instead of Sammy versus Cross. Truthfully, I don't like that Karrion lost. That's just me, but that might actually be, because Karrion's contract expires this month. That might actually be the last Karrion Kross match in WWE, and I feel a way about that, but it's okay. Yeah, where's LA Knight and Penta be? I don't know where Penta's. Penta in 2K25 is a really fun character to play as. I might want to say that. LA Knight, I don't. You want to know where LA Knight is? He's waiting to be used. That's where he's at. Jey Uso is so mid. Honestly, if you like him, I understand. If you don't like him, I also understand. It's not one of those things where I'm going to be like, are you crazy? He's awesome. Like, I can see why people would dislike him. But I do not think that hate is necessary in, like, comment sections of his posts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? All right. Do I watch AEW? So, wrestling takes up a lot of time for, like, TV in this household. And my family's decently big. But, to sum it up, I did watch AEW I actually watched AEW consistently at only one period of time, and it was very thankfully the time where CM Punk and MJF were feuding. Like, it was pretty much from the episode they began to feud to the episode that MJF low blowed him and had the shirt with the picture on. That's pretty much when I was watching it consistently. After that, everyone in my family was like, dude, just choose one promotion. That's all you're allowed to watch. So WWE, I've stuck with that, but I've tried to catch clips of AEW. That's where I'm at with AEW, but I don't have anything against it. Who do you have winning tonight, Cena or Cody? I genuinely am 50-50. I don't know. If Jon Moxley returns to WWE, I don't think it's ever happening, as much as I hate to say it. I was so convinced for like a split second though at WrestleMania 40 when the Shield music hit that we were getting Jon Moxley for like a one-off or something. I was so excited for a second. Day Night, can you show the comment section of my channel? I mean, anyone in the comment section that's Day Night, he probably has some good content, so yeah.
It was 4:30.
It's 4:30. Yeah, we will have to. We got like 15 minutes at best left on this. I'm just giving you guys the heads up right now. So hopefully this doesn't end abruptly, but yeah. Only reason Cody is gonna rematch is because he's winning. Yeah, that's the only thing. A lot of people online were saying I don't see Cena losing at this point, but I'm like, then why would you have Cody lose to Cena twice? The only way I could see that happening is if John Cena pulls like an ultimate swerve of character and they make that the excuse. But even then, do I really want to see Cody versus Cena a third time? Not really. Like, he doesn't have many dates left. I want to see him fight. Like, I want to see a Cena versus Gunther. I want to see... this would be fun. A Cena versus Penta match? Like, that would be kind of fun. John Cena versus Dominic? Like, if Cena turns face? That would be kind of fun. Cena versus AJ one more time could be nice. Yeah, there's so many options there. Do I think The Rock will show up? I hope so. I don't know for sure, but I think I'm going to go out and say yes. I don't see Cody losing this match. Cena's going to finish his run as a face. Yeah, fair enough. Who's your favorite NXT wrestler? Mine is Oba Femi. I'd probably say mine is Oba Femi at this point, too. Oba or Trick. Honorable mention. Oh, wait. Actually, no. Scrap that. Hold on. Those guys are definitely my favorite. My favorite in NXT right now is Ethan Page. I'm not just saying that because I'm Canadian and he has pride for that right now, but Keith Lee should be in the main eventer and WWE fumbled him. Yeah. Gagan, Exactly.
I feel like you made a whole video on that.
I made a whole video saying how WWE ruined their next big star, and it was about Keith Lee. I am 100% with you there. He was perfect, and they changed his character and everything about it. I hate thinking about it. Love from India, thank you so much. I picked John Cena to win and beat. I picked John Cena to win. Beat John Cena or The Rock sold to. I hope that. I don't know if I want Cody to turn heel yet because, again, it might be too soon, but at the same time, Triple H or the booking right now, long-term storytelling in many ways is kind of abused at this point to not capitalize on certain things. Now, granted, it can be fun. It can be good. Example, Cody and Roman, right? They made him lose at 39, and we got that amazing thing at 40 after waiting a year later, okay? Right? So, but the point is, stories like Austin Theory, face turn, disgusting. And they made it long-term storytelling for that. The Bloodline, long-term storytelling for that, and it's getting a little stale. Like, we have to understand, long-term storytelling is good, but not for every single story going on. Like Alpha Academy even sometimes, or like American Made in Alpha Academy sometimes cross paths and it's like, we have unfinished business. No, you don't! My voice cracked so much during that, but no, you don't. My favorite WWE character, probably The Fiend. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, was probably my favorite. Can you show channel my comment? I kind of tried to. What's my name? I am Micah. I know my channel name is The Unmatchable One. I don't know who I was feeling like giving myself that name, but my name is Micah. Pro wrestling content creator. I'm under 2,000 subscribers. That's the goal for the end of the year. But I appreciate you asking. Like, I greatly appreciate you asking. Do you think Cena is faking re-becoming a babyface? He either is and he's winning, or he's not and Cody's selling his soul tonight. That's the best way I can say it. CM Punk should have ran with the belt and blew a kiss goodbye like he did the last time. I was saying that earlier. He should have. If you replicate Money in the Bank 2011, he'd still be champion today. I remind you of R2-D2? Okay. I mean, like, I wear blue kind of often, but not even today. Also, just for future reference, people, my name is spelled M-I-C-A-H. So you just got to flip those two letters. Said hi. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello. I really appreciate Gunther for his hard work in every match. Gunther, I don't even know if I've ever seen Gunther have a bad match. I'm not even going to lie. I genuinely don't think, like, I don't think he's had a bad match. Probably actually, his match with Jay at WrestleMania was a little underwhelming, but it was not bad. Hey, the Unmatchable One. So you mad later that Cody Rhodes turned heel? If Cody Rhodes turns heel, I won't be mad. I won't. I feel like I'd actually be the most mad I'd be, the outcome I'd be the most mad at is if Cody Rhodes is still a good guy and wins. Like, let's say John Cena just stays the face and Cody stays the face and Cody wins. I'll be a little upset. I'll be like, okay, that was just weird. I hate how Gunther has been kind of, yeah. Honestly, he's made the best of it, though. Like, he's gotten, like, he had a, yeah, no, Gunther's actually taking quite a bit of losses. No, you're right. WrestleMania 36 is on Netflix. Gunther's role is to hold titles so that babyfaces can beat him in big stages. Gunther reminds me a little bit of, like, Brock Lesnar. Like, 2017 to 2019 Brock Lesnar, in the sense of, like, so many people try to fight him and he just, like, wins and wins and wins and holds those titles, holds them, you know? I know Brock only had, like, 1 or 2 reigns, but, like, it's like anytime you get a title off of him, you wait a few months, he has another title. Beats a bunch of people, then he loses a title. You wait another few months, he has another title. Like, that's where we're at right now. Jey Uso teaming with Roman Reigns doesn't make sense to me after the OG Bloodline story and betrayals. Truthfully, I feel like they should have told a little more of a story of forgiveness from Roman and Jey, because like the Usos had their moment where they hugged in the ring, but I feel like Roman and Jey never really had that moment where like Roman was like, "I'm proud of you," like, and we haven't gotten that moment on TV, so it just doesn't. Yeah, I get it. Will Solo retain? Most likely. Grew up in the Attitude Era, the best. Fair enough. Should Punk bring back the Straight Edge Society? Who would you add to that fact? That's a nice question. Straight Edge Society today. Damn, okay. A little hard to think about. I have no idea, actually. You know what? Don't even question it. I would add Dominic to the Straight Edge Society. Like, I don't know if I'd make him shave his head bald or something, but like, that's kind of the point of it, but I don't know. Dominic is just like so smug, and like considering that the Straight Edge Society feud they had with Rey Mysterio, Dominic just going back into that group would be so fitting. So like feelings when Seth cashed in, I kind of expected it. I was upset because I really wanted to see where Punk was gonna, like, I was really feeling about I was really thinking, oh, Punk's reign is going to be nice, something fresh, and then now Rollins has the title again. But at the same time, I know Punk's going to get it back again eventually. So I think it was clever, really clever. Rollins is, we got the ruse of the century and the heist of the century from Rollins. Gunther will take back the title from Cena at his last match. Honestly, if that happens, I'm not even surprised. Gunther will probably be his last match, though. And honestly, that would be pretty good, too. I've been saying honestly a lot, so. I will subscribe to your channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Day Night. Now can you show my channel? Here's the thing. What I'm trying to say, okay. I don't know exactly how I'm supposed to show your channel. So everyone in the comment section, as you can see right there, there's a guy named Day Night right there. He has a channel. Y'all show him some love. Subscribe to the channel if you feel like it. Can I have your IG? It's Hey Nico, you want to do the wait?
Yeah,
can I wait? I think I can. Can I? Oh, I don't know if I can actually add stuff to the chat.
I can send it.
My brother is gonna come in with the IG handle, and I'm gonna pin it at. It'll be the pinned comment. But you guys have 5. I have 5 minutes left with you guys. I'm very serious. So I have 5 minutes left on stream or so, and I'll conclude my statement. I show you your YouTube channel. Any other reface? I have a lot of them, but they're nowhere nearby, and I don't have the time to get them. Future stream, if you want to see it, I might do it. I'm trying to stream more often because these are going pretty well. Brock Lesnar return at SummerSlam and potentially. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can't do links.
Yeah, that's why I said type the handle.
My bad.
So guys, it won't be a link to my IG, but it will be my handle. So if you need to, like, just screenshot it and then put it in, you'll see it'll be like a photo of the WrestleMania sign and me doing the one but on the back, you know. My channel in the comment, my channel section to the comments. Ethan Page has to end their feud and become Punks. Honestly, fair enough. Sami Zayn should have lost at SummerSlam. Yeah, I agree. Did you, Nico?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Hold on, people. Pin message. The pinned message is my Instagram handle. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, do that. If you guys do follow me on Instagram, I will probably post more on Instagram, do some behind the scenes, kind of give you guys a little more notice when I'm going live again, you know. It'd be nice. But right now, my Instagram is kind of predominantly, like, not wrestling fans somehow, but it is what it is. Yeah. Ask your brother to show the channel if he has a phone. Let's see, Nico. Do you have a? You think you can show the channel Day Night?
Wait, what do you mean by that?
I don't think he. I don't know if he can. You have Kross needed that win. Kross should. I don't even. That might have been Kross's last match, and that's the saddest thing to say. Like, I don't want that to be. Seth should be considered the ultimate opportunist now. Honestly, future stream WWE figure setups. If that's what you guys want, honestly, fair enough. I don't know when I'd do that. Probably sometime this summer because that's the best time. But I will definitely stream more often. This is probably the most successful stream. It has the most likes I've ever gotten on any stream. So, thank you. I will be okay. It takes me a few minutes to wrap up, but I will say my final statement because it's gonna take me a few minutes. Yeah, exactly. What will they do with the NXT stars if you have someone who's backstage for 5 seconds on Raw getting massive pops, and anytime it actually matters, you bury them? Then are you really just like, oh, that's a star, we're gonna embrace his full potential? Because if you don't see anything in that, what are you doing? Like, it annoys me. It really annoys me. But one thing that doesn't annoy me is how well this stream is done. Like 28 likes is insane, guys. Thank you so much. Again, I don't expose my age to the channel. I'm not the youngest, but I'm not the oldest. You know what I'm saying? That was a horrible thing. Where's Austin Theory? Yeah, Triple H. Ask him that question. I wish I knew. But no, I genuinely want to thank you all so much for tuning into the stream. If you've liked what you saw, now's your chance to subscribe. I hope you all enjoyed this discussion for SummerSlam and just chatting with you guys. I tried to do my best to answer the most comments as possible, most questions, and interact with you guys. I will definitely be doing more streams more often. I did one a few weeks ago, and maybe in a few weeks' time, another one will come, maybe even sooner. I subscribed. Thank you. Thank you to anyone who subscribed. And yeah, I'll end this by reintroducing myself. My name is Micah. I go by The Unmatchable One as my YouTube channel. Again, I don't know who I was feeling like giving myself that name. And yeah, I'm a wrestling content creator, very specifically pro WWE. I'll occasionally talk about other promotions if something big happens, but more specifically WWE. And we're under 2,000 subscribers, so I'm really hoping that we can do something. Like, I'm hoping that we can achieve 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Yeah, that only happens with your help, though. Last but certainly not least, I do want to say, since you're tuning in, me and my brother, you didn't really see my brother, but me and my brother have a video coming out where he plays me 1 second of a WWE theme song, and if I guess it right, then I get money. If I guess it wrong, then he gets money because he fooled me. So that's a video coming up soon, so keep your eye out for it. Subscribe, notifications on, you know the deal. I'm not going to sit here and talk too much about subscribing and notifications because you hear that from every channel. But yeah, truthfully, again, thank you all for the stream. How about watch parties? You know what? I might start doing watch parties. I streamed Night of Champions last year, but then it got taken down instantly. Like, WWE was on my behind for that.
I think they mean, like, you know, when you upload a video, how you can add like a live chat for the first streaming of it.
What do you mean?
Like, when you upload a video for the first time, you can have the option.
Oh shoot! Yeah. What am I do not know. How did I not know what a watch party is? I could definitely do. Yeah, we could do a watch party for that. But that is coming soon. So thank you all. I appreciate you all. I'm the OTCA. I appreciate that. Thank you all so much for making this stream a lot of fun. But yeah, so everyone enjoy SummerSlam. I will be back in a video form, a short form, or a live formation again to discuss how SummerSlam Night 2 went and my thoughts on that. So stay tuned. Much love, everyone. God bless, and hope you enjoy SummerSlam. And if it's bad, you best believe I'm going to complain about it with you. Let's go. Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much. I'm out.